All right, this is our first sort of stop on an archaeological place. This probably is not the actual location where Simon's house was, but the events took place very close to here. Acts 9:43, and it came to pass that Peter tarried many days in Jaffa with one Simon the tanner. Acts 10:1 and 2, and there was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band, a devout man and one that feared God with all his house, and which gave much alms to the people and prayed to God always. Acts 10:9 to 18, on the morrow as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up unto the housetop to pray about the 6th hour. And he became very hungry and would have eaten. But while they made ready, he fell into a trance, and saw heaven open, and certain vessel descending unto him, as had been a great sheet knit at the four corners down to the earth, wherein all manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. And there came a voice to him, saying, Rise, Peter, and kill, and eat. And Peter said, Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean. And the voice spake unto him again the second time, What God has cleansed, that call thou not common. This was done thrice, and the vessel was received up again into heaven. Now this is not a defensive verse to justify our eating of bacon and ham sandwiches. It's nothing to do with kosher food. What it is saying is God has made the Gentiles kosher. And actually in Genesis 9:3 and 4, God said Gentiles can eat whatever they want as long as you don't eat the blood. Now, the Jews were called to be witnesses unto the ends of the earth. They failed miserably with one exception. Anyone know who the one exception was to preach the gospel? No, in the Old Testament. Think of Jaffa. It was Jonah who came to Jaffa and went that way. Now, it's interesting, Jonah 1:1 to 4 talks about Jonah going the opposite way. Jonah did reluctantly take the gospel to the Assyrians. There was one in the New Testament, a Jewish man, who took the gospel to the Gentiles. His name is Peter. And in John 21:15 we see, and so when they had dined, Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, thou son of Jonah, lovest thou more than these? And he said unto them, Yea, Lord, thou knowest I love thee. He said, Feed my lambs. And you know who Simon is known as? He is known as the son of Jonah. Jonah began the ministry to the Gentiles. It was Simon, the son of Jonah, who really took this to task. So this is a very important place for Christians, if you're a Gentile, because what happened in this general vicinity opened the door for the gospel to come to Gentiles. Peter, the son of Jonah, and Jonah, who took the gospel to the Ninevites.